for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails.
We're driving to the Orkney Islands, one of Scotland's most mysterious and beautiful destinations. Join us as we explore its ancient history, rugged landscapes, and experience van life as a family on these remote islands.
This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the...
But before we get to Orkney, welcome to Done It Head.
Welcome to the most northerly point in the UK. This is Done It Head, aka Seabird City. Just over to my side here is just sheer drops, and they call it Seabird City because there's all sorts of birds that come up here, especially the puffins. We all love puffins, but all sorts. I don't think the puffins are here at the moment, but this is where we are. We are just on our way to Thurso, where we're getting the ferry over to Orkney. But before we get there, we're going to go grab some shopping and some supplies for the next few days in Orkney. Let's get on the road. What have you got there, Jack?
Dice roll.
4 raspberry tarts.
Yay.
So thank you. Bye-bye, little.
Bye, little.
Bye.
Welcome to Thurso. This is the northernmost town on the British mainland. This was once a key Norse settlement, and it later became an important trade hub due to its strong maritime links. The Vikings called this place Thorsa, meaning Thor's River, and its Norse roots are still evident today.
So we've just made it into Thurso, and I'm stood right on the edge of the pier. I don't even know if I'm allowed out here, to be honest, but it is epic. It's epic. This huge fishing boat. Like, this thing is massive. That's just gone out, and this is the dock where I think we need to be for the ferry. I'm pretty sure it's going to be just over to the side over there, but we're here a few hours early, so I'm just literally having a little look around Thurso. But look at the water, the colour of it. Ooh, it's beautiful. Like, I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's like blue. It's really nice. I've left the van over there, so I'm gonna head back. The girls and Jack are just sat down chilling. But yeah, it's a couple of hours and we'll be making our way onto the ferry.
We cannot handle it anymore.
So cool.
With our van stocked up and everyone ready, it's time to take to the sea.
Hello, mate. That's right, yep. Perfect, that's me. Thank you so much. Lane 7. Thank you.
So with our late ferry, we head off under the cover of darkness. Unfortunately, we were met with a very stormy ocean, which made for a very, very bumpy ride over to Stromness. However, once we made our way onto Stromness, it was absolutely beautiful. The air was crisp and the night was still. Stromness is a historic port town. It welcomed us with its quiet streets and a deep maritime past. In the 18th century, this harbour played a vital role in the Hudson Bay Company's Arctic fur trade, with ships stopping here before heading to Canada. But for us, it's a place to rest before our adventure begins at sunrise.
Say see you in the morning.
No.
See you in the morning.
Say bye-bye.
Waking up next to the ocean is always fantastic, but this is Stromness. Stromness is a town built on trade and adventure. With its charming stone cottages and winding flagstone streets, it's easy to see how it has remained unchanged for centuries. This town has been a hub for sailors, whalers and traders for over 500 years. It was a vital stop for ships bound for Canada, Greenland and beyond, and its maritime history is woven in every cobbled alleyway.
So as we're walking along, and all of these houses are little plaques. So Mrs. Humphrey's house, temporary hospital between 1835 and 1836 for scurvy-ridden whalemen who had been trapped in the ice for months. What?
Today, Stromness is a gateway to Orkney's past, but it's also home to a vibrant local community.
Run, Jack! It's waking up the whole of Orkney. It was salvaged from an American privateer ship in 18 something. Yeah, look. It's a real cannon. It's real. They've even got their old initials on there. Salvaged from a shipwreck and used to fire something about Hudson's company. Right. This place is amazing. Okay, so we're gonna head back to the car. We're gonna plan out our route. Now we've checked out Stromness and crack on our tour of Orkney.
For us, the road calls. Let's go and find some ancient stones. Our first stop is the standing stones of Stromness, one of the oldest stone circles in Britain, dating back over 5,000 years. Some archaeologists believe this site was used for religious ceremonies, while others suggest it was an astronomical observatory used to track the solstices.
Welcome to the stones of Stromness. Oh wow, look. The people who made the stone circle also dug a huge henge, a ceremonial enclosure with the ditch and bank. Lost to centuries of ploughing, the ditch would have been cut 4 meters wide and 2.3 meters deep in the bedrock. Look at this. Wow!
Today we have been into the town and seen the boat we went last night, but yesterday wasn't very nice because the boat was very, very bumpy. Next up, these are the big stones. I think this is where they had their big campfire. And they like feasting on things. And the thing said they found animal bones and remaining bits. And this is the stone. It looks like it has writing on it. It says in 19... I can't read the rest because it's really tiny writing. And it's very windy. And it's very, very cold. And it's very, very cold. And look, the sheets are running. And it's very again. And it's sunny. Goodbye!
But just a few minutes up the road, we reached the Ring of Brodgar.
Welcome to the Ring of Brodgar. This is super cool. So you can see this from really far away. I might be able to get the drone up, but if you look at it from an aerial point of view, it's very prominent.
The vast ring, consisting of 36 remaining stones, once had up to 60 standing in its full glory, encircled by a deep ditch cut into the bedrock, a feat of prehistoric engineering. Some theories even suggest it was a place for pilgrimage, of where ancient communities gathered from across Scotland. Next, Zyra and I are going to step back further in time to a place called Skara Brae. Skara Brae is where are we? On the west? We're on the west coast. Discovered under a sand dune after a windstorm in 1850, Skara Brae is a settlement of 10 clustered houses which were occupied over 5,000 years ago. The stone-built furniture has been perfectly preserved in the sand, so you can see cupboards, beds, and boxes, Zai. Skara Brae. You said you wanted to be an archaeologist?
Yeah.
Well, this is it. They found an old settlement, 5,000 years old, and it's perfectly intact. So they got like a little museum and some of the artifacts from the main village. Let's check it out. These are mystery objects. Mystery stone objects were found at the village. Their purpose is not known, but they had some religious significance, or perhaps were symbols of power. Yeah, they're like. I mean, they look just like rocks, but that's not. That's pretty cool. Oh look, Zai, here's the other places we've been. So, stones of Stromness, that's where we just were. Quern. This stone quern would have been used to grind barley. Oh wow. And perhaps to make bread. It may also be used to grind fish bone or cattle feed. So they'll put the food in the bowl here. And people use that today, but a smaller one. Kettle and mortar or something. Pestle and mortar. So these are all artifacts found in the village, Zai. She's happy, she's busy. So they have found flint and chert, pieces of flint and chert. Chipped away to the work. The small axe head was made from flint. Flagstone hatchet, slabs, spiked stone tools, shovels, knuckle bones. These tools are the knuckle bones of cattle. They are shiny and possibly used to polish animal hides. Look at that. It's really smooth. What are these? Bone points and polishers. These bone points could have been used for punching holes and stitching leather, like a needle. But they could also have been used to tease out crab meat. This is people would have been living 5,000 years ago, Zai. Fragments of pottery vessels. Pots of various sizes were used for storing food and drink and for cooking. It's feasible that these bone objects may have been used as dice. This whale bone has been partially grooved to perhaps make dice. That's crazy. And number 2, look. This is cool. Necklace, beads, pins, stone knives. Well, that's cool. Windows 7. Windows 7? That's some old school Windows. Right, what we got here? Archaeologists use the word midden to describe domestic rubbish heaps. Right, should we go outside? Right, so what does the sign say? Entrance to Scarabray. Wow, look, Zai. Woo! Would I live here? I don't know, Zai. I think you don't have a choice where... Well, you don't have much choice. This says Scarabray is an extremely fragile site. Please keep to the path. Children must be supervised. I'll supervise you, child. You're not really a child anymore. Whoa! So they would have dug this out, Zai. Oh yeah, look, there's the mysterious artifacts. That's crazy! So this says, Scarabray was built in 2 main phases. Little is known about the first, since further investigation would require demolition of the later houses. Also, it would have been built on top. The building in front of you is one of the earliest at Scarabray. It has a similar plan to the later houses, except the box beds are built into the wall. What do you think they are then? This is the main house here. So this would have been the same as the one we just went in, but it doesn't have the roof. So which one do you think is the bed?
That one on the side.
This one and this one, yeah. And then here, this little hole? The prison. They probably dug it down, Zai, because of all the wind all the time, do you think? So do you know what this is here? What? It's a roof. Underneath that is an actual house that people used to live in. House 7 contains the best preserved stone carvings found at Scarabray. In 1929 it was fitted with a shielding... Oh, so someone did this. A shielding grass roof. But studies revealed that this was creating temperature changes that caused the carvings to flake and crumble. In 2005, the decision was taken to re-roof the building in turf. Historic Scotland's conservations to continue to monitor and protect, so they can survive for future generations. You can visit a replica house 7. Oh, so underneath here is the same one that we saw. That's cool. So that could be a house for you. That could be a house for Jack. That could be a house for Mummy. It would have been a family living here, Zai.
What about paint?
Paintings? Not sure. Here we go. Here's a full plan. Wow. All right. So round here, we're going to go see the main living area, and then yeah, phase 2 houses, phase 1 houses. So they're all mini houses. All of these house. It's all little villages. Look, access to the sunken houses was from a stone-lined passage. This was roofed over to give protection from the elements. Each house had a stone or wooden slab serving as a door. Wow. Wow. This is one of their house. This is a modern house to learn things and ask questions. Yeah.
Windy and wet at the same time.
No, stay inside. Yeah.
This is your first time here?
Yeah, first time.
Welcome to Skara Brae.
Thank you. We've got my son and wife. My son's asleep, so it's just me and Zai. We're just looking and learning. It's really cool.
It's an amazing place. There's nothing else like it really, and it's simply because they didn't make most of the villages out of stone. It's wood.
Oh, so that's why that's survived.
That's why it survived.
Oh.
Simply because there wasn't an awful lot of wood in Orkney, even back in Neolithic times. It was scrub trees.
Yeah.
You know, like hazel and willow, great for making baskets, but no good for.
Yeah. There's not many forests or trees out here. It's like that. The most of Scotland, right? But I know they planted a lot. It's impossible to try and imagine it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, we've got so many comforts now. It's like I was saying to her, like you can't imagine what it would really be like to be here. It's incredible to see it, though, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is. I mean, the village itself was kind of hunkered into the landscape, so it had. When you go round, you'll look into the passageway, and that was the passageway they travelled along to visit their neighbour's house. You didn't have to go outside because you can tell it's windy. If all your walls are exposed, the outside, you lose all that heat out of them. If you live in a stone house, especially sandstone, it's like a sponge. It absorbs a lot of water and moisture, so it can end up quite cold and damp.
Yep.
But if they're hunkered in and you've got a fire going, it keeps them dry.
Keeps them warm.
And relatively warm as well. So they had fairly good living conditions here.
Well, that's cool.
And they were farming cows, pigs and sheep, and growing barley as well.
Yeah.
And they had a good life, I think. For back then, it was a decent, you know.
It's amazing.
You lived to be about 35, and that was your lot.
Oh wow.
And that was common across the whole of Northern Europe.
Whoa. Fantastic. Right, let's carry on. Let's have a look. Skara Brae is one of the must-see attractions on Orkney, offering an amazing glimpse into Neolithic life. So the drainage is under there. Whoa. What a view. Woo-hoo. Make a wish. Wow. Let's head back towards the car. Jack, would you like to go to a Viking village?
No.
Would you like to go to a Viking village that's on an island? Listen to me, listen to me. Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, listen. With a beach. You don't want a beach?
Yeah.
You want a beach? You want a beach?
Do you want to get stuck on this?
Do you want a beach?
No.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want to do? Zai, stop it. What do you want? Viking village with an island, with a beach, with food?
No.
What would you like then?
Don't boat.
You like the boat, did you?
Okay.
Okay, I'll look for a boat trip for you. You sit there, and I'm going to drive us to the island. Ready? As the day fades, we make our way to the coast at a place called Bursay. Watching the golden hues of the sunset dance across the sea, the rhythm of the waves and the cool ocean breeze make for a wicked end to a perfect day. Across here, on this island, which is currently blocked off by the ocean, is an ancient Viking settlement, and you can see it just about there. So, the plan is to check the tide times and venture across to explore the old Viking stronghold. This is a Norse settlement. Explore the ruins where Vikings lived and feasted in the, thousands before that. Pictish people lived on the site. So puffins, beautiful. This is the island. So you got the lighthouse at the top, and then the old settlement down here. But we just need to check the tide times. As you can see, when the tide's up, you can't walk across. But there's a little pathway, look. filled with history and wonder. This is where we're going to be camping for tonight, and tomorrow we're going to take you over to the Bra of Bursay. Right, what we got, Mitz?
Egg fried rice and curry.
So she cooked up egg fried rice and curry the other night, was it yesterday? So we're just heating it up. Basically, when we're not at a campsite, we'll try and, or when we are at a campsite, we'll try and cook up like 2 to 3 days worth of food. So when we're not on campsites, we use the hob a lot less. I think it would probably be the same if we were using gas as well, but this just means we are on the electric less. It's not so bad in sunny countries, but when you're in basically the Arctic, yeah, it's nice to not worry so much about the electric, but they're happy. Mitz is being a diamond. Brother and sister fighting. Hey, hey, hey! Why are you fighting? Jack! Jack! Why are you fighting? We're trying to understand each other's face. Hey, I know that's fake. Come on, bud. Hey, you two play nice, or I'll take it away. Last chance. Share with each other, Jack. Jack, let Zara watch too. Put it in the middle, otherwise it goes out. Last chance, Jack. It goes here, so Zara can see as well, okay? Jack, leave it here, so Zara can watch. Okay? Yeah, you share with each other. We're sharing together. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, we're going to go and check out before the sun goes down. Just have a quick look at the path and then come back because we've got some gaming to do tonight. We've got a tournament on tomorrow, worst timing ever. But I'm going to log in, turn Starlink on, log in. Let's practice tonight with about 60 of us, and then tomorrow it's the tournament we're in. Fun times. Right, we've got rice for about 50 people. That's looking good. Look at that view. What a view for dinner. The sun is just rising.
The Bra of Bursay is an island steeped in Viking history, accessible only when the tide recedes. Once a bustling Norse settlement in the 11th century, this windswept outpost was home to Viking chieftains, warriors and traders. We had the pleasure of walking through its ruins. Walking through the ruins, it's easy to imagine the voices of Norse settlers. But as the tide begins to rise, we rush back across just to make sure we didn't get cut off on the island. I don't think we were as brave as the Vikings back then, so back to the safety of mainland. As we make our way east across Orkney, we head towards the Rock of Gurness. This place dates back over 2,000 years and is one of the best preserved examples of Iron Age architecture in Scotland. Gurness was once a thriving village, with families living in small stone houses encircling the Tower Brock. We spent most of the afternoon here. This was a lovely place to relax, out of the wind, a perfect little beach, and a great place to just relax. As the sun dips, we decided to make our way towards the south of the island, skipping a lot of the things that we're going to do over the next few days. And we found ourselves at Olad's summit.
Where was I? Crazy!
This is an incredible viewpoint, one of Orkney's most breathtaking vantage points. From here, the entire archipelago stretches before us. Be gentle, Jack. The van doors are open while we cook dinner, a warm drink, and we got a glimpse of the beautiful night sky.
Look at that, filmmaker, Jack.
Harness? You look very sad.
What are you playing, Jack?
Stop!
Why did you ask?
They want to play this.
You have a go, I'll watch you. That's why I'm not letting you drive the van, Si. What is that driving?
After a day of exploring, there's nothing better than settling in for the night. And we got a glimpse of the beautiful night sky. And tomorrow, we are going to visit the Churchill Barriers and take a swim in the Atlantic Ocean.
Another day on Orkney.
These are the Churchill Barriers, a series of causeways stretching across the water, built not for travel, but for war. Before these causeways, the entrances to Scapa Flow were defended by a fleet of block ships, old vessels deliberately sunk to obstruct enemy access. During World War II, the waters around Orkney's Scapa Flow were a crucial stronghold for the Royal Navy. The barriers not only served their wartime purpose, but later became vital road links connecting Orkney's islands like never before. Beyond the barriers lies an unexpected sanctuary, the Italian Chapel. Built by the prisoners of war, this small, unassuming structure holds within it a masterpiece. Once you get inside, you can see that the walls have been painted with devotion, the altar crafted with care, and this place is more than just a chapel. It is and was a symbol of resilience, of hope, and the human spirit finding light even in what felt like the darkest of times back then. Tonight, this is where we're relaxing, and tomorrow, we are going to be going wild swimming back down at Hoxha Bay. Luckily, Hoxha Bay has welcomed us with its calm waters and open horizon.
Si, this way. Si, come on.
Wild swimming is exhilarating, but it is definitely important to be mindful of the elements.
Go slowly, Si, to the rocks. Si, it's sandy here.
I decided to go for a quick jump in, but sometimes easing into the water helps your body adjust.
It's so good. Just sit down, ready? Sit your bum down. 3, 2, 1, sit your bum down. Go, go, go. Breathing. Why did it have to be a big fucker? The worst case is We fucking did it! Woo! Sarah! Woo-hoo! We're gonna hit the rocks! Oh, we grounded out! Yes! Yeah!
From the wild waters
Oh my
of
God.
Hoxha Bay, we head to Orkney's capital, Kirkwall. These streets are lined with incredible history, and this town carries the whispers of Viking sagas, traders, and generations who have called it home. As we take a slow walk through the town, we make our way back to the van, and then we're heading back to Stromness. Tonight is our final night on Orkney. Our adventure here is drawing to a close, but we are met with an incredible golden red glow of the sun setting. We managed to find a little wonderful road down towards the coastline, and a moment for us to pause, enjoy the last beach, and just take it all in. This is why we travel, not just for the places, but for the feeling they leave behind. Orkney for us is more than just a destination. It has been an incredible memory and something that we will never ever forget. From me and my family, thank you for watching this video. It is really a memory for us, but we are absolutely delighted that you joined us for this journey as well. Next, we are heading back to mainland Scotland, over to Durness, and we are going to be taking a wild ride down the west coast of Scotland, and we cannot wait to take you with us.